Space, the final frontier. People say we were born too early to explore space. I say they are wrong. I think we were born just in time. The solar system and beyond lay ahead of us. But how does the world prepare for this? We researched this question to a great extent. We started by dividing up the labor among us. Each one of us was responsible for researching a certain number of articles, and then we divided what needed to be done for the final project. Daniel wrote the summary, Noah wrote the recommendations, and I made the infographic. We all split the responsibility of making this video. Noah writing the script, me speaking it, and Daniel doing the video editing. The things we found were actually quite interesting. First of all, space exploration will not be driven by exclusively private companies, or by government agencies alone. It will have to be a combined effort between the two. Why? Because that's the way it already is. NASA buys its part of private companies who still need to make money, and then launches missions for exploration. Companies make the money, and there is still a driving force for exploration. But that says nothing about the future. Let's take a good look into the future. First of all, we will need to work together as a human race. The moon is a close enough goal that one country can get there. But to consistently go to Mars, and even go further than that, we will need to use the combined resources of the world. Another thing is that we will need entrepreneurs on board with projects. Unfortunately, governments spend too much money on multiple things, not space alone. So with the use of private investors, we will acquire the necessary funds to explore space more freely. But in order to gain their interest, there needs to be money involved. I believe this can be accomplished through space tourism. The idea of making space a vacation destination has been around a long time, but the technology to do so has just come around in the past couple years. We can now begin sending stuff into low Earth orbit for relatively cheap, and with more demand, new technology will come up and make going to space cheaper. Finally, we will need to get the public involved. The public was supportive of the moon landing, so we will need to get them excited about the Mars landing, testing of the Orion space capsule, and further sending drones to other planets. Once we get the public involved, we will have their support. More private donations will pour in, increasing the amount of money that we have to spend on space. The public is a huge part of this. Without them, nothing is possible. These are some of the major events that need to happen for space exploration to take off, and what the system will be like for the future. As far as the future for the United States, it will have to be a cooperative one. With countries like India and coalitions like the European Space Agency, much more will be accomplished. We can move into Mars and beyond, not just as a country, but for the world. The United States will probably be a leader in the industry, but it will need the world's help to make Mars and beyond happen.